What is going on? So let's talk about how to list a club on eBay. So for us, we used to be huge eBay sellers. It's kind of died down in the last 6 months where we've kind of transitioned elsewhere. But, we have a lot of experience on how to properly list clubs on eBay based on, for ultimate search engine optimization or SEO. And we just, we've had a lot of success. We've sold over 10,000 clubs on eBay. We have over 1,000 followers. And I would say we're pretty good at doing what we're doing. So today we're going to kind of go into how to list a club on eBay. Hopefully this takes about 10 minutes and we'll see where it goes. So first things first, I'm going to show you guys on my other phone here how we take our pictures. The pictures are very important and we're very meticulous in how we take them. Every listing is the exact same. So basically, if you pull up one of our listings, the first photo is always going to have a whited out background. We use the app Photo Room to do so. You don't have to do this, but we think it just looks more professional. But as you slide over, the first photo is going to be the back of the head so they can see the manufacturer and the model. And then basically you're just spinning the club around, getting pictures of every angle and any close-up pictures of any defects or anything like that. So this one's not too bad, just your typical used club. If there's nothing crazy, we go into the shafts. If there's a shaft band on the club, we always take a picture of the shaft band. But we don't take a picture of the whole shaft because it defeats the purpose because you cannot see everything. So why take a picture when you're standing back and you can't see the details of what you're looking at. So we always found that to be pointless. If there's any markings on the shaft, we always make sure that we do take a picture of that, like big scuff marks or where some paint's worn off. But other than that, we then the last picture is obviously a picture of the grip. So, and it also for our eBay clubs, we don't install a new grip until the club sells. So if we're going to end up putting a new grip on the club, we just take a picture of the grip by itself. And then we have it in our description that we will be installing a new grip. So that's just our photos. And then obviously it goes back. But so photos, once you get the hang of it and you're able to move the club around in your hand freely and quickly, you get pretty quick at it. So it's not a bad process. So let's go back to eBay on the main phone here. So when you're starting a listing, so obviously if you've never listed a club before, you're going to start with list an item. For us, we always search the club we're looking for. So let's say we're looking for I don't know, a Callaway XR driver. That's what we have and we want to list. We want to look up sold comps, yada, yada, yada. You look it up here and then you're going to filter by the recent solds and completed listings. You got to make sure you toggle on both. And you have to go through the solds and completed if you want to sell similar off a listing. So let's say this club right here, this third one down is the club, that's exact same one that we have. So we're going to click on that. And then you're up at the top, you're going to see where it says sell one like this. We're going to click that. And basically what it does is it pulls up a listing and it has all the information from that club already inputted. So at this point, we're going to upload the photos that we've taken, or you can take them directly here. And then we're going to go into our title. For us, we are very particular on our titles. It always starts with manufacturer, model, typing. And then this one's say it's a 10.5 degree. Okay. And then what kind of club it is. It's a driver. Okay. After that, we're going to go into what shaft is on it. Is it a factory shaft? If it's just a standard factory shaft, we're going to put factory. But let's say I'm just shooting at the dark here. It's Project X graphite. So obviously the type of shaft, whether it's steel or graphite shaft. Okay. And then you're going to put the flex after that. So, or you can put the flex before it. It doesn't really matter. So Project X, stiff flex, graphite shaft. I can't spell, but you guys get the gist. And then we're going to put right-handed, and we always include the club length in our titles as well, because people like that because they can scroll through the listings and they can see the length without having to click on the listing and look everything up in the item specifications. So there's an example of our title. We hit all aspects of the club. If it's left-handed, we always put left-handed at the very beginning. So it'd be LH Callaway XR. And also if it's ladies, we go ahead and put ladies at the front as well. That way it pops right in front of their face immediately. And then obviously you have your category. It's already under golf clubs. We have store categories for us. So we've set up a bunch of store categories for different, manufacturers of used clubs. So you don't have to have that, but it's nice. You're going to put used condition, and then you go down to the item's specification. So obviously it's left everything from the previous listing. So you just got to go through and you're going to verify what you want to keep and what you don't. So we always keep the brand Callaway, club driver, right-handed. We always make sure the loft's in there. We don't ever worry about bounce unless it's a wedge. Flex, we're going to change to stiff. One wood, or you can type in driver and add it, but one wood is fine. Shaft material, graphite, model XR. And then we're just going to make sure it's in the right department, which is men's. We're going to input the length, which is already there, 45.5. And we really don't ever mess anything with down here. We don't usually put torque or anything. And then as you scroll down, we always add a custom SKU at the bottom. So that's all set. And then as you scroll down, you're going to do a description. For us, we have a set description for all of our listings that we just copy and paste. And I'll show that just in a second. But so all our listings are the same, but I'm going to get back to that here in a minute. As far as description, you're going to set your price. We always do buy it now. Set your price. You can allow to accept offers by hitting this drop down thing if you'd like. And then, obviously your shipping, we set all drivers at 3 pounds shipping. And we go UPS for everything. So we would go 3 pounds, 48. And we always set everything at 48 6x6 because that's the maximum length and widths that you get charged per pound versus cubic feet. So we put that for everything. It doesn't matter. We just do 48 6x6 for everything because the price does not change. As long as you don't go over 48 inches in length and greater than 12 inches side to side, you're good. So that's why we do that. We obviously select UPS ground for everything because it's the cheapest. You do not want to ship post office. And then you can choose local pickup if you want. After that, we promote you have all this set up. We promote all our listings at 2%. It's just something we do. You don't have to do that. We select it and then we do set custom ad rate and then put 2%. So that's just something we choose to do, not necessary. And then you're going to hit list your item, or you can save for later and it'll show in your drafts. So let's close out of this. Let's go back over here. And sorry for showing that number. Our numbers really dropped off. It wasn't the greatest year for eBay, and we've kind of focused elsewhere. So our number isn't as good as we'd like it to be. So as you can see, that did save as a draft because we didn't list it. So it's right here. But the way we do our listings is we're going to sell similar off of one of our own clubs. So we're just going to whatever. We're just going to sell similar by hitting these 3 dots over here and then sell similar. And then, this is the way we do our listings because we go off our own listings because we don't have to copy and paste the description. So we just remove the photos, add the photos, fix the title. But what I'm saying is you go down here to description. Our description's already pre-typed out. It's the same description for everything. And if we need to add any specific notes, we do that right here at the top where it says club is 1.5 inches longer than standard, basically saying it's a 1.5 inch plus. But everything else is the same. We have our return policy, little disclaimer, and then that's it. So that's kind of that part of it. Trying to think of anything else that's important to mention here. Selling similar saves you a lot of time. I have listers that list for me, so they always, post our clubs at $500, and then I go through and then I approve and, review and set the price on all our items. So that's a little quick preview on how we list our clubs. We're very meticulous. We do everything the same way. Our titles are all done the same, or we only use the certain item specifications. And, we do our pictures the exact same way to maximize, SEO and stuff like that. So this is a quick video. Hopefully this helps somebody. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to start posting quite a bit on here. Like I said, we're pretty good when it comes to eBay listing and, doing clubs. Granted, we're down a lot from what we used to do. We've actually, we're still continuing to focus on the app Whatnot, where we're, selling a lot more volume. But, as the season progresses and we get some warmer weather around the country, we'll start focusing back on eBay. So appreciate you watching, like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.